In this tutorial, we're going to deploy a video using SWFObject. And SWFObject is a JavaScript library for loading SWFs. It's free, it's open source, so you can modify it if you want to. In fact, the Dreamweaver feature that uses insert media FLV, which we saw in another tutorial, is a modified version of SWFObject. It's easy to get started with, yet it has flexible and rich functionality. It detects the Flash Player version. It optionally integrates with Express Install. And Express Install is a way of updating the Flash Player automatically if the user doesn't have the correct version. And actually, SWFObject 2 is the preferred way of using Express Install. You can optionally avoid click to activate using something called dynamic publishing in SWFObject 2. Click to activate requires the user to click twice when active content is loaded into the Internet Explorer browser. This is some information on that. This click to activate is going away over time, so it may or may not be important to you, but it's something to consider. It can also be search engine friendly and RSS friendly. RSS being web feeds. And that's with static publishing. So dynamic publishing and static publishing are two different options with SWFObject. Let's take a look at that. This is from the SWFObject documentation. So you can either use static publishing or dynamic publishing, and I'm going to demonstrate both of these. But with static publishing, it's more search engine friendly. So in this tutorial, we're going to download SWFObject 2.1, which is the current version, publish in FLV using static publishing, and publish in FLV using dynamic publishing. So to download SWFObject, you want to go to this URL and just click on this link. Download SWFObject to 1-zip and unzip it. And what you'll get will look something like this. You'll get some source files, which we're not going to use in this tutorial, and you'll get expressinstall.swf, and index.html, and this is the static publishing example, index dynamic HTML, dynamic example, SWFObject.js, that's the JavaScript code, and test.swf, and that's just a Swift to test these two files with. So let me just start by clicking on index.html. Allow blocked content, and it comes up and shows me the version. Index dynamic, allow the block content, and it shows me my version. So this is clearly working, and in the next tutorial I'll just modify these files a little bit to deploy my own FLV.